YouTuber でシャマチューブってのは女。
なるほど。
多分違うな。イーフトの動画とは一つも出してね。
テュラム絶好調か。こんな近くじゃない。ジョージ・ベストも絶好調をキープしてる。メッシ、ガウーショも絶好調。トップスタガウーショ行っていいですか？
お好みで。
まあこれでいいっしょ。おらんかったんじゃいい
多分ちゃうと思うな。
けど。なるほどな。
あ、
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And he's there to make the challenge.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
ジョージ・ベストは早い。
And we have our very first corner.
急のいいとこんない？あー、飛びすぎたけど。
Can he finish? It's their first effort on goal.
Corner number 2 then. Rodri makes the interception.
And the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. In by Messi.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Can he finish?
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That has not gone well.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Vieira. Now that's well seen too.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Could try cutting inside here.
Played into the box.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Zico.
Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
なんで
And that's been intercepted. He read that really well and stopped
はい
it.
はいはい下げます
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Lam.
うまい
And it's Michel Platini.
来た
Surely!
よし。オッケーオッケー。
Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
あんな綺麗に収まるとはジャガーのような収めやったのに
確かに。
Corner number 3 coming up.
トラップしたと転がっていくかと思ったわ。あれ、車の扱いね。
Nicely weighted ball.
もう置いてみたらいいんじゃないいいね
Oh, shooting
ナイ
chance! He's got
ス糸
a
ぴったり
goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
やっぱヘッダーが
Oh,
来るんですね
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
はい、完璧。
North Korea are doing very nice.
And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
木曜とか日曜どうやって
And here's Zico.
まあでも
Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
負けの数が多かったってこと
Shifted upfield. That
いや
looks a decent ball.
日曜はそんな
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net.
日曜そんな
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
うわナイス
This is threatening to become a really good
あ
game.
これはめちゃお
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
これ気合が
ずるやん
Lam just loves to go forward whenever he can. And knocks it into space.
どうしたよどうしたよ
Ronaldo is flagged offside.
入ってない
いやいやあのタイ入ってなかったよ
入ってなかった
Vitinha cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
オッケー
Looking for the run. That's been cut out. Well played.
いや惜しい
He won't be happy with that one.
頑張れ前に前に
Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
あオッケー
So their fourth quarter of the game.
おいああ
超えたか
And now a sudden chance to counter.
鍵頑張れ
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away.
おダメか
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Looking to play him in.
ナイス
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. North Korea do have a chance to counter here. Platini
じゃ
flashes it across.
ああなんでやねん
Best
なんでやねん
out of play for a goal kick.
どうい
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
あね
あ出た
And that's definitely not his best. Great vision.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
いい見てやらない
This interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Messi. Oh, no joy this time. Vitinha,
おくそ
and he's quick to snatch it back.
ああ
And we've reached half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
North Korea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Tries to play it through. Ronaldo is onto this. Oh, well played. And it's a poor one. North Korea have the chance to go the other way. He can run onto that. And this is Messi. Shot it goal! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wow, that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 19.
North Korea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
He has found the way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Zico. Can he get on the end of this?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. A chance! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's done very well to take that back. Rummenigge. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. Threads one in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22, Ronaldinho. Number 18,
He's ended up in no man's land.
coming on the field.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Karl-Heinz
Oh,
Rummenigge.
sweet feet.
Number 10, Bale.
He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Was 80,300.
And this is Bale. It's a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
大合戦ですよ。
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And this is Zico. He's found the way through. It's Zico! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Brazil are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
North Korea perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
あ、なんでそっちやん。
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is good strength. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brazil have reclaimed it.
インカそんな返す時間ないぜ。ほら。
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Maldini wins the duel this time. Best. He's a sharp little ball here. Crossing.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Substitution in progress.
Bale chasing after it. Oh, that's well spotted. Lam. And he was quick to react. Rodri. Tries to pass it through.
ごめん、打てばよかったですね。
That's a throw.
Substitution for North Korea. Number 23, George Best.
Now it's
Coming on to
Pele.
replace him is number 20.
Now it's Bale. He's through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And it's Maldini. Going beyond the defence. Turan.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but great chance! Keeper always had the measure of that.
ハーフラインのルール忘れてたの。
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
ワンポイント。
It's made it. Tries a shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
相手でうまいね。決めですね。
本当に文明にデート化してしまう。いけるぞ。
5 minutes to add. He's picked his way through. Bale. Can he spark a counter here? Deep through. That's going to go a long way. Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's at the end.
North Korea really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
North Korea definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link up.
久々っていうか多分 YouTuber デビュー当時以来の前哨というか。
やりますか。当時俺たちは最強だったからな。お、ちょうど休まった。
なんで勝つだったよな、あの時。
あの時やばかったよね。もうめちゃくちゃやったよね。
そんな課金もしなかったのに、あと心配で。やれるんかあいつ本当に。
わかりますよね。
まあ強制やそんな。
確かに。
俺様か。5-1のフルボッコ。
よほど雑魚やったよな。
悔しいか。
何が？
いやいやいや、お前のおらんところでこんな圧勝してしまって。
いやいやいや、低レベルの戦い興味ないから。
あら、なんか足りん気がする。あ、いいんか。
お前らそういえばなんか新キャラが入ってねえやん。
どういうこと？
いやいや、
必要ねえもん。
ベッケンバウアーが。
俺には必要ね。
なんかそんな強くなるし。
あ、そうなんや。
あ、そうだ。
まあ、ベッケンバウアーちょっとロマンい。
なんか名前よく聞くよ。
まあ確かに。
ちょっと欲しいっていう気持ちはあるっちゃあるけど。
いけや。
いや、必要ない。
あとコイン何枚ある
2000枚ぐらい。
余裕やった。
コイン何枚っていう質問がおかしいやん。
オッケー。これさっきのやつじゃない？
どう？
メンバー的にそうやろ多分。ちゃうかな。
後半煽るだけ煽ったけど負けるわけだから。
いやカシレスとかもおったけどどうかなと思って。ジーコもおるし。まあもし同じならまあ同行するだけや。
同じこと繰り返すんで。
そういうことやな。
俺が俺消さないで。余裕だし。
パワー。
じゃあなおさら負けるわけにはいかんな、この試合は。なあ、そうさん。言いたいことは分かるやろ。
負けていい選手がいいかどうかどうする。
素晴らしい。
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
行くぜ。
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice.
Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already.
Great shot!
いや、エゴすぎ。いけいけいけいけいけいけ。ほら。
An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
さすがエンバペ。
Barcelona are all... He's one-on-ones! And the shot!
うわ。
It's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Has a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a decent clearance.
あれ。
Maldini challenged just a bit on the firm side. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. He's having a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
いいブラ。あべ、ついか。ついか。
Oh, well
ナイ
played.
ス。
And a chance!
はい。
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
素晴らしい。
A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
つい損失だ。かわいそうに。いや、生きてるね。
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
そういうこと言うのは良くないです。
Great run on the overlap here.
Such good technique.
戦があるかもしれ
Stood
ない。
up well to him there.
前もと。
油断させといてから。
3-0はもう勝負ありや。あ。あ、もう。
Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
あれあり。
Can he get it through? He's in a great position here.
まだ終わって試合は。
Cross to the back. He's got four. Keeper's got his work done.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
まあやるなら
Barcelona have their second corner now.
だけど
4-0といったが5-0だ。0は絶対条件やな。
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
ああ、ダメか。
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. He's beaten the last man.
ちゃうけどね。見てよかった。
Zico. And it's Hullet. Zedjed can see things others simply cannot.
それをやめた。
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here.
いいね。
Oh, perfectly measured that.
あれ。
Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside.
紙一重まあ際どいところだったな。
Maldini. Pull it. Now Gattuso.
おい
Maldini.
あ、はい。
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Messi.
There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Bergomi calmly anticipates. And it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball.
いやいやいや
Rodri. Pull it. That's good running with the ball. Zico. And it's Roberto Carlos.
これブラジルジーコ
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Pull it. The Netherlands looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
ナイス
Cruyff.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff.
ナイスだ。
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zico.
どうしたの
Referee has just said play on. He can get that clear. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, some tackle
う
that.
わ、最悪。
Zico. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zico.
4点目が
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nedved. And that has put paid to that.
ここで点取ったら完璧じゃん
And this is Messi.
2 minutos de descuento.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
いやこれは無失点で勝たないわ
This possibly the last play of the half.
ラッキー
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
フレア嘘だろ
マジか
Now there's a fine ball. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
オッケーオッケー
A really close shave, and the last action of the first half.
沈黙がついてる
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
The Netherlands absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
おい
The Netherlands have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9. El
That gets
dorsal
things going for the second half.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Serán sustituidos por
Messi
el dorsal
chasing
4,
after it.
Messi. El dorsal
Messi.
7.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a shot!
いや周り
Loose now, and they want to get it back. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
落ち着けそんなで
Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Look at the space here.
全然ブリッツの近く
Rodri. Messi. Oh, good spread. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration.
Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
問題ない
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Bell! Outstanding save to keep that out.
ドントマインド
いやー、
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
せ押せやな。攻撃陣投げ替える。
The Netherlands choosing to make the first change. The Netherlands really do look to have it all sewn up here. Messi! Off the post! Nesta gets it clear. Taken back almost at once. Bullets did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! It's from, and the keeper couldn't hold it. A whisker away from making it 4.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Some resolute defending there. So much shapes to shoot! And it's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
今の面白すぎやろ。思った。あれできるんかな。今ね、映像に収まってしまった。
いや、あれできるんだ。ぜひともね、今後やりたいけど。
クソすぎる今のは。
完全停止。
俺わざとかと思ったもん。今のはもうこいついつの間にこんな煽りはか学習しやがったと。
なるほど。
なるほどよな。ちょっと何回もやるしかねえ。
さすがにさすがにおかしいと思ったもんなんか。いやでも素晴らしいな。
4-0やん。
完全勝利。
スリートップいいかもね。
なんかいいっすね。なんか昔ダメだったけど。なんか攻めやすいわ。
なんかあれやな。ドリブル戦でいいけど、あんまり。スリートップの話と。
でトップ下を2人おるけ。ね。本当に攻撃陣が多いわ。お、ニューサキヤマなんか見たことある。
ニューサキヤマってなんか強かった気がする。
はい。こういう相手を倒してますよ。今日の実力が本物であることをね、示さないか。
そういうことや。
いや、しかし悪いことしたな、さっきの2人組にや。うん？
確かに楽しいサッカーゲームタイムを。
純粋にギブアップ機能つけてくれんかな、ほんと。
昔あったのになんでないのね。
ほんとよ。
確かにね、あってもいいのよ。
うん。なんでなくしてしまったんやろ。
相手チームどんなやったか見とって。
ベルカンプ。
無料のやつか。
あ、でもさすがにこれ変えてくるか。
メッシ来てないんや。
ゲストも来てなかった。どういうあれなんやろこれは。 イプなのか。
トラップとあれだ。フィジカルすぎなの。それ
じゃああれかな、キドの縦ポン1本かな。
そういうことやろ。
可能性高いね。
左右にドリブラーのイニエスタベスト
ワントラップでいってる。
でバッジョもおるのか、トップ下に。
さすがに。
ハーランドになったわ。
ダリーナ
それでもっとめんどくさい。
ハーラン
シンパワーで今完全にこっちが上やな。
技術が見える。
おお、大きく出たな。
ドこのファンダイクも強いやろ確かに。
らしいっすね。
ジョージ・ベストハードプレスせん方がハードだ。あ、ベイルだ。
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
So it's down to business here.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
確かにそう。
That's the
前から
throw.
教えてもらったっすね。
マジで見落としたわ、と思った。
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face to face with his great rival. He's in a great position here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The defender is not giving up on this. And now they can clear their lines. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! Goal, Italy! And Italy score first. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Busquets makes the interception.
Roberto Carlos. Quarter of an hour played.
Lam is always looking to play quality balls. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that. North Korea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? And it's Pirlo. And here's Haaland. Spread it left. And he's managed to get free.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Ibrahimovic. Italy looking to get their possession. Tries from a long way out. Now that was quite some save.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's worked it through. And that could set him on his way. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Oh, this looks sharp. Best. Gets a good foot in there. Maldini. Can he get it through? Pull it. Well read. And the danger is averted. Best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Roberto Carlos. Baresi. Now he's off and running. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Best. He's found the way. Oh, smashing header. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy.
That is very well defended.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Busquets is always looking to break lines. Van Dijk. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That little bit of skill has got him away. Oh, what has happened here? Now to play for a throw. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Now who's going to be first to this? Pull it.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
To Maldini. Can he get on the end of this? Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back underway.
North Korea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Lam picks it up out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can, and back to the keeper they go. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one. Yaya Toure. He's the return pass. And it's Yaya Toure.
Roberto Carlos. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Ball driven towards the far post. And that's been well dealt with. And here's the chance to counter. Lam. Now it's Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. Pullet is in a really good position out wide.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 15.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Roberto Carlos. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il
Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Iniesta. Il numero 19. Messi.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a throw-in. Platini is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pull it. And it's Michel Platini. And a chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nedved just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Maldini gets good distance on it. Nicely weighted ball. It's a goal kick.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Into the last quarter of an hour.
And again, they're pressing effectively. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. And this is Bale. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a good-looking delivery. That's a decent clearance. Van Dijk. That's a sharp pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now, can they get him away? Iniesta gets into a good position. North Korea are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
どうすっかね。狙うか。弾いてくれたんだっけ。
Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Looking for the run. Great vision. Rummenigge gets into some space.
うわマジかよ。
North Korea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
He has found the way through. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Quality ball. We are into stoppage time. And here's Hullet. Pinches it off him. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Ricordiamo a tutti i
Your final
tifosi che
thoughts?
Ma.
いやーメッシおらんかったのもいけえな。
なんか遅っ。あ、オッケー。まあ、しょうがねえ。またメッションコースか。
マジかよ。
メッションもベストも。
日によってなんか選択のアルゴリズムって違うんだ。
こと。
お前ら米って毎日
2日に1回やな。
俺も別に毎日ではない。
米の保存ってどうしてるの？
え
なんで
米の保存
ああ、俺は冷凍か。もう次の日食うって決まっとったら冷蔵庫にそのまま入れてる。
冷凍するときにさ、どうやって冷凍するの？
ラップに包んでる。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Ibrahimovic.
That's really well cleared. Now it's Pele. Now it's Messi. Aims beyond the defence.
And he's onside. Oh, important interception.
なるね、今
That's going to go a long way. Messi.
超エフェクトやったね。
It's Iniesta. Oh, it's come off the upright.
入って
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Somewhat off target.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
ラグラグして遊んでる
Messi going face to face with his great rival.
そいつだ。海鮮ソースから。
やってますよ。頑張れ。
何？
So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
And he was quick to react. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he thumps it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Decent progress down the left. And he's had a hit. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that is out of play. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta will not want to lose out here. Nicely shaped ball. Approaching the half-hour mark. Turan.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hullet. Seedorf. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now it's Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. Nedved. And it's Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Oh, super ball! Lovely feet. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got four! Off the bar! And he's quick to get it clear again. Pull it. Mbappe. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Iniesta. And here's Hullet. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough. He knows it.
Up towards the front line. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Come to you now with a quick request.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Platini. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Look at the space here. He's picked his chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. That has not gone well. Messi. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Messi. He's having a go! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Oh, strongly challenged there. Iniesta. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nesta spots it and intercepts. And smartly reclaimed.
The attendance for this match was 28,500.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nesta cuts out the pass.
Hibernian are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Messi. And this is Pele. That is lovely. Bell. Rummenigge. He's going for goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. He can run onto that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Pele.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, made through for the wide man. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this?
転するわけにもいかんが負けるわけにもいかん。
南野は絶好調だ。
そっち雪降った。
雪を吹っ飛ったっすね。
Substitution on the field. Number 21,
今のね、
Ibrahimovic.
あ、マジ
Number 13,
やっぱ寒い。
Mbappe.
寒いっす。
Number 10, Pele.
風も強く
You
な
won't be happy with that one.
Messi.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
Coming on the field.
Promising position.
Number 23,
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
number 24, Didier Drogba. Number 22, Serge Gnabry. Number
What a
6,
corner.
Rui Costa. Number 15,
All the
Nedved.
big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
That's the keeper's ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foot in. Got space here. 2 minutes to be added on. Nedved. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pele looks to get on the end of this. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
ラグがなければ勝てた。
So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Milan certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
もう一戦いけるんですか？
しょうがねえな。お前明日仕事なの。当たり前やそんな。スアレスもメッシもメッシの本当ちょっとあれやな。こんな感じ。
確かにその辺今度ちょっとなんかあれやね。どうしようかってなる。同じやつだろ。
同じやつだか。まあちょうどいい。
でも悪くはないですけどね。
食うか食われるかの戦いやな。
まだラグインやねんか。
意外と重要なところでラグかなり。
なんだよマジで。
デリートップにしてみるか。でもなんだかんだ勝ったのスリートップですよ。あれスリートップいい。デサイン。
結構おらんね。
なんかボランティアがいっぱいいる。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one.
And we're underway.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too. Such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence. And it's Ribery. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Caresses it through. Quality ball. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And that's definitely not his best. Ibrahimovic is firing after that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And the through ball. Oh, cracking ball.
Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch. Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
そっちじゃないでしょ
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Good ball over the top. And Messi!
やった
Oh, he's hit the bar! Platini is always looking to break lines. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Vieira. And it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pelé. That's good running with the ball. Hibbs trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Good take, and is he in? Thuram gets it clear. Beckenbauer. And it's Iniesta. Engages and forces him off the ball. Ribéry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He has found the way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Costa Curta gets a foot in and wins the ball. Iniesta.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. Ibrahimovic. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi receives it in a good position here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's in! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Hibs have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, nice touch. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pelé. That's an imaginative pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa can see things others simply cannot. And now they can clear their lines. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Nice looking ball. Nesta cuts it out. Maldini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pelé, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Iniesta. That's been slipped through. And the ball's come loose here. Pelé. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta. Beckenbauer. And reclaimed it in a trice. No luck with that. Dink over the top. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
we go again then.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch.
Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele. Now it's Mbappe. To Rui Costa. And it's Vieira. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Done delicately. Ibrahimovic has it out wide and in space. Very nicely done. Fires it in low. Cleared without complication. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Beckenbauer in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Ribery is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Rui Costa. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Milan still trailing by 1 and looking here to tip. He's having a go! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Probing pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a good foot in there. Iniesta is fouled. Iniesta. Oh, that's fabulous. Ibrahimovic!
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So, third corner of the game.
Numero 10. Numero 20. Ribery. Numero 2.
Good read, needed to be. Cruyff gets rid without sophistication. It's not an especially good pass, that. Can he get it through? Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
That is a great pick out. Nedved! It's Nedved!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. Cross to the back. He rises!
なん
Goal!
ちゅうヘディングなんだ、ヘディング。
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Hibs are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
They get a throw in. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's clever. Now it's Canabry. Takes it. He gets
嘘
it.
やったよ俺
Relentless. Just relentless. And they are cruising away.
あら
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so
Yeah.
well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, they can break here.
And he was quick to react.
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Nedved. That pass has been well intercepted. Cruyff.
Rummenigge.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Just 5 minutes left. He is through here. Caught offside that time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Terrific header. And yes, it's
す
there.
げえいいクロスだな
Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defense...
Big header. It's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again.
小学校の子
Hibs are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Nedved. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
間違いない
And he's straight offside.
That's that, the
や
end.
りました
Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
ちげえね
Your reflections then, Jim.
Milan desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
まあ今日はこれぐらいにしといてやるか
まあ一応2勝はしたけど
あいつは弱かった